Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we're going to discuss the 1975 Oscar-winning film One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. This stars Lois Fletcher as Nurse Mildred Ratchet, Jack Nicholson as Randall R.P. McMurphy. They both won Oscars for lead actor and lead actress. One Flew won Best Picture. The director, whose name I can't remember, he won for Best Direction, and then Screenplay, I believe, won. So that's 5 total Oscar wins in 1976. This movie came out in 1975, based off of the best-selling book. I never read this book. It's one of those books like you normally read in high school. Never read it. But I remember watching this as a kid. I remember liking it. And now that, Nurse Ratchet is a TV show on Netflix, I was like, you know what, let me rewatch it, talk about it, get my thoughts together, get back in that Mildred Ratchet mindset, because Sarah Paulson is playing Mildred Ratchet. I heard she does incredible work. She gives Lois Fletcher definitely kudos to the role. But Finn Wittrock is a main character in the show as well. And you're like, Finn and Sarah are in a TV show together, another horror TV show together. It's like another season of American Horror Story. We love Finn, we love Sarah. So I'm very excited to see the show. Yeah, so this is a very interesting movie, and I say that because there is no actual happy ending to it. It's just one of those like revenge stuff, and then like, let's see what happens next. So Jack plays his character R.P. McMurphy, and McMurphy is he was arrested for statutory rape, but everyone running the prison thinks he's pretending to be crazy, so he gets sent to a mental hospital to be evaluated to see if he's actually crazy. Turns out he's not actually crazy, he's just dangerous. So he makes friends with all of his ward mates, and he eventually finds a way to escape, have all of them escape and go on a fishing trip. So they literally take a boat, they catch fish. He is then punished. He gets electroshock therapy at one given point, and then eventually he invites 2 of his female friends to come to the hospital to have a Christmas party. This is a Christmas movie, so there's a massive Christmas party, drunk people all over the place. Danny DeVito is in this. Christopher Lloyd is in this as well. They play great characters, and both of them have done incredible work ever since. It's so weird saying it's such a long time ago this movie came out, but it's still great. It still holds to the test of time. That's why there's now a Netflix show loosely based off of one of the main characters and the hospital. And then shit goes down at the Christmas party where one of the main characters, Billy, he eventually gets to sleep with Candy, who is McMurphy's friend, and then they're all drunkenly passed out, and the guards and the nurses find them the next morning, and Nurse Ratchet, in her totalitarian reverse psychology mindset of being wicked, has Billy feeling guilty and terrified that she's going to tell his mom. So Billy winds up killing himself in the doctor's office, blast to the throat. So then McMurphy is pissed off because Ratchet has been up his ass and making everybody feel like shit and making everybody feel guilty about things that they don't need to feel guilty. So he just strangles the life out of her. But he gets knocked unconscious by one of the guards and gets a lobotomy. And she just wears a neck brace, and that's it. So then, throughout all of this, McMurphy is becoming friends with an extremely mountain of a man, Native American, who they all call Chief. And Chief plays deaf and dumb, even though he can talk, which McMurphy does find out. And so they become friends, and they plan to escape to Canada together. And then once McMurphy comes back from the lobotomy, Chief realizes that he can't, he's not going anywhere. But he's saying to Jack's character, Randall, hoping that he can hear him, we're getting out of here. I'm not letting you go alone. He literally smothers him with a pillow, with his massive hand on this massive man, smothers McMurphy with a pillow, takes this marble, faucet thing from the tub room, which is their, shower room, throws it through a window, jumps out into the morning, and all the ward mates are cheering him on. It's a weird ending just because you're like, oh, like I want McMurphy to, go to Canada and be happy, and it's Chief who gets to go to Canada and be happy this entire time. But like, it's not a happy movie, and that's what's cool about it. That's what still stands through the test of time. Is it's not a happy story. It's a story of will. What would you do to survive? But also, what's enough? Like, when someone is just being an absolute dickhead to you, what's your limit? And you see the limit. You see the limit of the man before the man snaps. The acting from everyone, ensemble casting all around is just incredible. And I'm so happy that this won so many awards back then, because the acting is still studied to this day. And again, it's funny saying that Danny DeVito plays his character Martini, and Christopher Lloyd is in this as well. And they have massively successful careers, not stemming from this movie, but, I know their names from other work, but they still stand out in this film that is way older than me. My parents were 15 when this movie came out, just to give you perspective. It's such a great movie. I am very excited to see Ratchet, the TV series. We'll see what happens. And yeah, more to discuss coming soon. Mucho mahalo.